What's going on? What's going on, world? Beautiful day in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm happy and grateful to be back in town. I'm happy and grateful to, let me make sure we're good on all profiles. I'm happy and grateful to have another day of life. Definitely. As you hop on, if you're watching this via replay, drop replay. Then let me know just one thing you were grateful for on this morning. It's August, and I think back to some years ago when my life completely changed forever in 2016. Um, I got privy to some information which I'm gonna go over, and I'm gonna give you all some tips on how you can really change not only your life but have a lot of success with automation as well. So let me go ahead and make sure we good. As you hop on, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Let me know what is one thing you all are grateful for. Beautiful day in Atlanta, Georgia. And okay, I see we got more and more hopping on. Definitely, Trayon, what's going on? Definitely know what you're great. Let me know what you're grateful for. Like I said, if you're watching this via replay, definitely comment replay. But I'm gonna talk about something that honestly changed my life in 2016. I'm really excited for August. August 2016 was a good year. What was a phenomenal year, and that's when I really took full grasp and full advantage of automation. 2014, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. I moved to Kennesaw, Georgia, excuse me, with dreams of and hopes of moving to Atlanta. And when I moved down here, I got privy to a lot of things. I was introduced to a lot of stuff, and I got introduced to a lot of new networks around the city from doing the things that I was doing online. And in 2016, that's really when things took uh, took a different turn. That's really when my life changed. I was introduced to somebody by the name of Todd Dowell in about 2015. Uh, my mentor, who he came to be, but a millionaire who really taught me that you had to have your money working for you at all times. He introduced me to this thing called e-commerce, drop shipping to be specific, and it's basically where you have a store with products, whatever it is that you want to sell, but you drop ship, meaning that you get the products from a supplier, right? The supplier ships to your customers. So if somebody comes to your store, they'll make a purchase, but you never have to deal with the shipping. You never have to deal with any of the hard labor in terms of getting those products out. And prior to meeting him, I wasn't really too privy to that. I had seen eBay where we were still doing the shipping. I had seen a lot of these other models, but I hadn't really got too privy to that. As well as he taught me how to master Facebook ads. He taught me how to master paid advertising. So now we're able to do ads on IG. We're able to do ads on YouTube, things of that nature. So I went on with his guidance, was able to change my life. But in 2016, I actually launched Traffic Kings Academy, and it was in August 2016 that I was launched. So I'm excited, I'm happy and grateful, because now I look back 4 years later. I see the lives that have been changed. The people that came into Traffic Kings Academy making maybe $300-400 per week, watch their incomes grow to 20,000-30,000 a month, and just seeing how their lives have transformed. And I'm excited because I'm actually in celebration of going to re-release all new content for Traffic Kings Academy. So if you're watching this, anybody that's ever been a part of the Traffic Kings Academy family, my motto is once a student, always a student. Whether you join 2016, 17, whatever, you're going to have access to all this new information for free. And it's going to be step by step on exactly how to not only take your store, how to not only take your brand, but take your automation to the next level inside of our private training community. We're also going to be creating stores for people that are already ready to go, that have already stood the test of time, that have already making 5 figures plus per month. And we also got an extended option for those who want to go ahead and have their ads ran for them. But I'm going to leave you all with some tips real quick that really helped me take this to the next level. So for any of my people on here who may be dabbling in e-commerce, for any of my people on here who may be dabbling in automation, I just want to give you all some tips that really allow me to really take this thing to the next level to this day. It's been a blessing, not only in just the e-commerce industry, but I've been able to utilize those skills and actually put them to use in different areas, in different industries of my life. So the first thing is you need to find you a mentor, right? So oftentimes people try to really figure things out. And honestly, this is your shortcut to millions. This is your shortcut to billions. This is your shortcut to success. I was able to cut off, I'd say, maybe 15 years all from having a mentor and doing exactly what it was that he told me to do. You know, I realized that a lot of people in general want to be successful until it's time to do what somebody successful has told them to do, right? And I thank God for having a teachable and coachable spirit that I was able to not only accept that information, but take advantage of it and actually go ahead and put it to great use. So number one, I definitely, in whatever field it is, if you're on this call and you're not really in the e-commerce or you're not in the dropshipping or whatever your industry is, find you a mentor that has already done what it is that you wanted to do and have already helped people do what it is that you want to do. Because I promise you that'll make loads. It's just going to take away years from the learning curve. And after it was up, it was up. And that's only because I fully plugged in. You know, I believe after doing a consistent time of putting in the work, being teachable and coachable, listening, being willing to grow, that you're going to have what they call a quantum leap. And that's what really happened to me in 2016. You know, in May 2016, I was facing eviction, couldn't pay $700 for my apartment where two of us were actually renting at that time. 90 days later, I moved into my beautiful place that I have now. And that quantum leap came only because of the work and the things that I was doing over and over again. And I promise you, if you want to go somewhere and make it there, go alone. But if you want to make it fast, go together. Find somebody that's been there. Find somebody that's helped somebody else be there. So that's number one, first and foremost, to find you a mentor. Number two, right? Number two, and I see we got a lot of people hopping on this call now. I know we're live on Instagram, Facebook. I slipped. We should have been live on YouTube, but it's all good. Definitely let me know where you're calling in from. If you haven't done so already, let me know one thing that you're grateful for this morning. You know, I'm grateful for being connected with that gentleman Todd Dowd. I'm grateful for having a conversation with me and my brother Nazir Khan when we even made this this organization, this community in 2016. I'm grateful for that conversation that we had, which allowed both of us to change our lives, man. Shout out to my guy Nazir Khan. I don't know if he's on this call. I'm sure he'll see it on replay, but I'll never forget it. May 16, got the eviction notice. Nazir called me a week later with an idea that we could just make 60, I think we were trying to make $50 or $60 a day at the time. And we took that and completely blew it through the water. We were kind of like opposites, and it actually worked out because Nazir, he was really technical. He wanted to know all the stats, this and the fourth. Me, I'm really focused on ROI, you know, clicks and conversions. That's all I really ever cared about. That's all I care about today. I'm a little more technical, but the two merging allowed us to build a beautiful community. We had, you know, a lot of success in e-commerce, a lot of success in affiliate marketing, a lot of success and network marketing and stuff now. But e-commerce and CPA was really the birth and centerfold of Traffic Kings Academy. That's with TKA. I see we got some people. Awesome. Definitely, as soon as you get out here, let me know. It's up and it's stuck in Atlanta, Georgia. But yeah, CPA and e-commerce was really the two main things. And we caught a lot of trends. And I'm actually going to some of my winning products as well, so you all can kind of get the gist of really how we've been able to really have success with this. But number one, you definitely want to go ahead and get you a mentor. Number two, you definitely want to go ahead and schedule for your success. So one thing that I've learned is that the fuller your schedule is, right? The fuller your schedule is, the fuller your bank account is. So after you have that mentor, you want to have a game plan of exactly how you're going to execute whatever your dollar amount is, whatever your income goal is for your store or whatever income that you desire. And after you do that, you want to fill your schedule. So a lot of people get involved, and you know what? They still work. They get involved, and they still got obligations and duties as a mother, as a father, as a sibling, whatever it may be. But just as an individual, they still have things that they need to do. So how can you take full advantage of your time? Well, one is by getting you a calendar and filling it out. So, for example, if you work a 9 to 5, but you want to be a six-figure earner, you want to be a seven-figure earner in e-commerce or whatever industry it is that you have to go ahead and plan for that success. So, if 9 to 5 is when you work your current job, then you need to go ahead and start putting those hours and really marking down when you can have time to allocate towards the business. And this is very critical because when people don't plan, they find their days passing them by. They find that they got to do stuff with their daughter. They find they got to do stuff with their parents. They find they got to do stuff with their pets. They find that they have to do different things, all because they didn't plan. They blink, it's 12 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Now you got to go to sleep, wake up, do the whole cycle again. Well, you need to schedule that out. So even if you have days that are kind of busy, you need to make sure that you're scheduling for your success. And that's really one of the biggest things that's been a key factor into the success that I've had. And then number 3, you have to intensify the desire. So when I look at the house I look at, when I live in, when I look at the students that we've been able to help, when I look at the lives we've been able to change, when I look at the things we've been able to do, I went ahead and intensified that desire in my heart. And the only way you do that is by not living in the now. Right? Do not live in what's happening in the physical. In the spiritual, you got to know that you've always won. So around my house, I have what I call my success environment. Behind me, it says I can, I must, I will. I got a bunch of different affirmations. I'm successful, I'm healthy, I'm blessed, I'm abundant, I'm happy, I'm living, I'm fearless. You can do it. I got everything around me, from athletic to music to business goals. But I continuously impress upon my subconscious the things that I want to happen, because what's impressed, right, repeatedly in your subconscious is what's going to be expressed. So from the words that's coming out of your mouth, I can tell what you're putting in, right? I can tell what you're seeing. I can tell what you're listening to, right? So that's really one of the biggest things. Number 1, you want to find you a mentor. Number 2, you want to plan your success, right? You want to create a game plan, then fill your schedule accordingly. That's going to allow you to hit that dollar amount that you want. And number 3, you got to go ahead and make sure that you intensify the desire. You got to go ahead and make sure that you bring in to your body, bring it to your subconscious, only the thoughts, only the things that you want to see. And one thing that's so important about your vision environment is that your subconscious cannot reject or accept anything that's given to it. You know, in your conscious mind, that's when you have the ability to think and create thought. In your subconscious mind, it doesn't know what's real. It doesn't know what's fake. So if you're going around your house, you're seeing, I'm so happy and grateful now, I'm making $20,000 a day. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've hit my first 6 figures this year. I'm so happy and grateful now. Whatever affirmation is that you want, it has no choice but to accept that. So what do you want to do? You want to overload that, right? You want to pay attention to what you're listening to. You want to pay attention to the words that you're saying out my mouth. You know, I tell my organization in another industry, the way I start my morning is I get up, I pray, I write 10 things I'm grateful for. Then I go look myself in the eye and repeat my affirmations to myself while looking myself in the eye. I do this every single day. So the things that I want to accomplish, the things that I desire, right, are attracted to me. Why? Because now I'm saying it so much that I'm believing it, right? Whatever you say, right, whether it's a truth or a lie, whatever it is, you're going to eventually believe that. And that's the fact of the matter. So you want to make sure that your success, the things that you want, are so second nature to you that it's similar to you knowing that your name is Leo, or you knowing that your name is Vaughn, right? I look at people who just hop. My guy Chaz just hopped on this live. Nobody can tell him his name is Jason or his name is Sam, because as a child, his parents told him his name was Chaz over and over and over again, right? So when I look at me in the place that I lived in, it was nobody that could tell me I wouldn't be living here. Why? Because I told myself that over and over and over again, similar to my parents telling me my name was Pears. You see, these principles are very serious, and whatever level of success, whatever it is that you want to attract into your life, you got to get to that point to where you know that that is you, just like you know your name is whatever it is, right? Your habits, the things that you do got to be so habitual, right, that you get up and you do it unconsciously, just like brushing your teeth, just like washing your face, just like taking a shower, just like tying your shoes. And that only comes with constant spaced repetition. You know, they say the only confirmed way to build faith, right, is a repetition of affirmations, right? Over and over and over again. The constant spaced repetitions of affirmations over and over and over again. So guys, I'm happy and grateful for you all. I'm going to leave you all with a product, matter of fact, that took this to the next level. So if you're interested in TKA, drop TKA for me under this video, then send me a message. We're going to have a lot of success. Like I said, I've been so blessed since 2016. It was only right. It's the start of August. And, I think back to where I was before I entered where I am right now. I'm getting ready to buy a new place soon. Definitely grateful for that. But I look back to before any of this was possible. I look back to the times when I was really praying for this to happen, when I was praying to live in the city, when I was praying to see an increase in overflow in my bank account. And when that happened, everything completely changed. I've been able to really watch people's lives change. The goal for somebody should never be to become a millionaire. It should be to create others, right, who make millions. And when I look at me, when I look at my partner, my day one, the guy who's been here when we had nothing, to when life was looking a lot different, from when we started TKA, I'm just so fortunate. So we're going to be doing a lot of big things. Traffic Kings Academy has changed a lot of lives, and we're going to continue to do that. And one of the biggest products that allow me to have success, one thing about dropshipping is you got to be able to catch trends. So I remember 2016, something called Pokemon Go came out. And me, one of the biggest keys, claims to fame is I've been able to catch trends continuously year after year after year after year after year. And we're actually getting ready. We're in the third quarter now, but we're getting ready to hit the fourth quarter, which is honestly my favorite time of year because a lot of traffic comes. You got the holidays. It's a quarantine year. It's not just a quarantine summer. It's a quarantine year. So all shopping is going to be done online. Granted, majority of shopping is usually done online, but now all shopping is done online. So who do you want them buying from? You want them buying from you. In 2016, I found an Ash Ketchum hat, right? At the beginning of the Pokemon Go phase, went ahead, launched that product. Endless success. That's just an example. Granted, this was 4 years ago, but that's just an example of something that you can do to really take this to the next level. One tool, one trick I'll leave you all with is Google Trends. You can go ahead on Google Trends and look up a keyword, any keyword, and it's going to tell you how trendy it is in whatever nation you want. So you can do worldwide, you can do USA, you can do whatever it is that you live at. And I would do that. Anything 75, 80 or over is a go. Anything that was 100 is go. It's bread and butter. And in Traffic Kings Academy, we're going to be teaching you all that, really how to not only find winning products, but how to create winning advertisements. On top of that, we're going to go ahead for those who desire it, build out stores. And then for the top tier, we're going to be going ahead and running their ads. So definitely happy and grateful for y'all. I haven't been online in a while as far as on live. I've been in North Carolina with my family for the last 2 weeks. Got back first thing this morning, so definitely had to check in. I'm actually going to be doing another live later tonight. But if you're definitely interested in really increasing your results, income, definitely comment TKA. Message me in my inbox, especially for those who really want to start that additional stream in terms of e-commerce, drop shipping, things of that nature. Tonight, around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I will be doing another live as we get ready to start off the week. We got a lot of things bubbling. For those of you who have been following, the Forex family is up. Got a few six-figure earners that is about to be announced. So definitely going to give you all some updates. I'm excited about August. It's going to be one of the most phenomenal months of my lifetime in general. And I'm greatly excited for all that to happen. So Paris Simmons checking out, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on top of the moon because the sky's never the limit. If you're watching this via replay, comment replay and get at me in my inbox. We'll definitely connect. And I'm looking forward to celebrating each and every single last one of you in your successes in the month of August. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you all tonight.